Jack sits in front of the microphone. His green hair matches his bright eyes. Jack is in my mentoring group, and before we start the interview, we spend a long time talking about his cool sci-fi apocalyptic podcast that he's writing and developing during the program. 2 intense weeks of the program have passed, and the program Generation J is over. Now, this temporary community is scattered again around the globe. Like in a Yiddish dance, one moment we were all holding hands, the next we let go. A moment after that, many things might be carried with us, like memories, insights, knowledge, inspiration, and friendships, but not this specific singular dance we shared. 2 weeks have passed, during which all of us worked hard to create a diverse space where we could all feel at home. Now that the program is over, 46 members of this temporary community have gone back to the places they each call, quote-unquote, home. Home can be so many things. There are people you meet and immediately feel at home with. You can also travel to the other side of the planet and find a place that feels just like home, even though everything about it is different. A certain smell can feel like home, a flavor, a wallpaper. I've met people who've been escaping their homes their entire lives, and I've met people who feel at home wherever they go. And then there are people you can know forever, but only when you visit their childhood home, a puzzle piece you didn't even know was missing suddenly clicks into place. After the program, I returned to a city where I've lived for 9 years now, and I still don't call it home. But whenever I have guests over, I always ask them to feel right at home. Here is Jack. Interview number 17.
Oh, that's a good question. Probably... Wait, let me think. It's difficult. Can you repeat,
I Think I Saw You is a podcast dedicated to exploring our human disappearance. Every episode features an interview with a different person. In this season, I recorded the participants and faculty members of the program Generation J, each of whom reflected on their own thoughts and experiences of disappearance. I think I saw you, Jack, right when you disappeared.
I think a time and place where I felt almost fully seen or heard is here right now at Generation J in a town called Mühlhausen. And we're living in this small little space that almost feels like its own tiny village. It looks like a small town and it feels like a small town, and it's a great community and people are very open and great communicators, and I just feel listened to. Usually when you're with a lot of people, it's not exactly such an open space. People don't usually take that much time to work on communication and how to communicate in more good and effective ways. And I feel like that's been the focus here. And just because everyone is has different experiences and everyone listens to each other a lot and responds very respectfully and kindly, that's been great. moment where I fully disappeared. That's a difficult question. That was probably when I came out as trans to my family. It really didn't go great. My parents didn't take it well. And I felt like this feeling of self-worth that I've been carefully building up to that point has been absolutely shattered in the process. And it's been quite difficult, yeah. I don't know quite how to describe it, but being in this emotional state of feeling invisible, basically, is, getting into metaphors here, kind of like being a ghost living in someone's family while people are aware that the ghost is there, but also are ignoring it because they don't want to deal with the problem of having a haunted house. If I had to teach someone of that space, explain how it is, I would definitely try to communicate how to get out of there. I wouldn't invite anyone to be in that space because it's a horrible space to be in. So I would rather try to reach out and have someone help me get out of that space rather than take someone in. I don't quite know if I know how to get out of that place of invisibility or disappearance. I'm not quite sure if I fully know how to do that yet because I'm still halfway in there. It's like having one foot in the grave right now. I haven't had the ability to move out yet, so I'm pretty much continuing with the ghost metaphor, as in one part of my life is very much still in that state of disappearance and the other one is the exact opposite, and it's kind of this strange duality. Something to share that it feels like everyone keeps saying it and that's overused, but it does get better at some point. No matter what the bad space is that a person is in right now, it does get better at some point. You will find someone, you will find people, you will find community. And it's gonna get better even if it's difficult. My name is Jack. I'm 21 years old. I'm creative in multiple different aspects. I write, I do visual art, I sing.
What made you feel like you had fully disappeared? And what does disappearance mean to you? No matter when you're listening to this, go to Art and Time Machines on Instagram or Facebook and share your story using the online form linked in the bio. We'll be sharing some of the stories and reflections we've received, and we'd also just love to hear your stories and how the podcast has connected with your own experiences. I Think I Saw You is created, produced, recorded, designed, and edited by me, Eyal Davidovitch. Original music was composed and performed by me as well. Mixing and additional sound design by the most patient ears in the business, Jan Brett. The podcast is supported by Paideia, the European Institute for Jewish Studies in Sweden.